Welcome, everybody, to the show. This is Kenzo coming to you live from Eternia. I'm right here in front of Castle Grayskull. No, and I'm not live because this is pre-recorded. So, coming to you pre-recorded in front of Castle Grayskull here in Eternia. My name is Kenzo. And we've got an unboxing to do. Oh, she's so pretty. Looky, 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 looky. The best Evil Lyn so far, by a long shot, is here. So, we're going to get this opened up, and we're going to look at her and see how articulation is and see how just... we'll see the wonder and the beauty that is Evil Lyn. So, before we start, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. It does help the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're about 200 and some odd off, so I would appreciate it. And let's get on with the show. All right, ladies and gents, before we get started, I'd like to thank my sponsor. Today's show is sponsored by Halloween. And so awesome how good Halloween is and how creative we could all be and stuff. There's not a sponsor. Okay. All right. So let's get started. We have got this beauty right here. Once this came out and as soon as we saw this one at San Diego Comic-Con and got a teaser, it was, yeah, it's gonna, I knew I wanted it. I got lucky. I didn't realize over on the Walmart app there was, well, first I didn't realize that it was actually more expensive. I thought it was at the Walmart app and I got a quick deal, but it still had a shipping cost and it ended up being a little more than I wanted to pay, but still not scalper price, so we're still all right. So we look at the box art. Of course, always great. See, so we go through. Can't wait till these guys come out. And of course, yeah, Panther's coming as well. So that'll be cool. Look at that. Man, what a drawing. Such a good piece here. And I believe, is this Fetch that did this one? Or I'll have to check. Hold on. All right, I apologize. It is Simon Eckert. That is who I saw that had drawn these guys on some on Roy Juarez's page, and he tagged Simon Eckert in the other ones that did these. So I'd imagine he did all of this here. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to Simon. Shout out to Roy for the amazing packaging that he's always done. Just never misses the bar on these. I mean, just too cool. And even on the back, they've got a picture of the actual figure in a pose, and it's got a little drawing behind her and a little bit of art behind there too. So you've got the other that are available in this wave, which there's going to be a deluxe, I'm sure, right? So you've got the Flying Fist He-Man and the Fisto with the cyber arm, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so like I said, artwork always is awesome, and let's get into the figure. All right, we got her opened up. So first things first, I did find a flaw. I did find a mistake on her, which for me, it's not going to be that big of a deal just because I think she's just so freaking cool, and I'll probably get another one anyway and maybe figure that out. But as you can see, her little front part here on the cover is crooked, and there's not really a way to straighten it out. And if you look here, it's a little jacked here. So this is crooked. It goes all the way across one leg. Same thing on the back. You can see how it's sideways kind of on her butt. So both of these, of course, she's made in China. But the design, so there is a pretty cool design. If you can see here, it's etched in. But again, like I said, when you look at it from the back here, it is crooked. And then of course this one is way crooked, looking straight down. This should be going like that if you, yeah. So, but let's look at the design. Let's look at the, I mean, it's really, really nice. I mean, this is a very cool inlay. They've got it all etched into the belt here. And then of course you got your skulls all the way around. Oop, let's get the focus here. And so it goes to the, okay, so side to side. So it goes hip to hip. First you got your little bat design in the middle. This is fixable. This is not an error there. Just that front part. So you've got that design. You've got this faux fur on the shoulders all the way around to a cape, which of course we saw in Cartoon Collection. They did not give us a cape, which was odd. But of course the Cape Master or some guy on eBay, I think it was a Cape Master, has one that I bought that's very, very good. A black one. It's perfect. So, but the color scheme, of course, I mean, God, it's the original color scheme, but mixed in with no yellow on the body. You could even see on the Cartoon Collection there was a little bit of a tint of yellow. This one is total skin tone. Because even when you look at the one in blue that came with Classics, it did have the yellow skin. So this is the one thing I really like about New Eternia is that you're getting, it's, I mean, it's basically what it says, right? It's going to be the vintage look with, you know, new additional parts to it or additional design. So it's everything we loved about Evil Lyn, which with a twist. I mean, it takes away the yellow skin, gives her more of a regular skin tone. Um, the face sculpt is freaking amazing. I mean, probably one of the best head sculpts that they've done for any of them. She-Ra's a good one. Frosta's a good one. Catra's, you know, I think they've knocked all the female head sculpts out of the park. It's He-Man they can't get right. I mean, He-Man's where they always drop the ball. But this is so nice. I mean, you've got a metallic light blue on the top spikes here. And then you've got your skull and then your black. The face, like I said, just a really good looking sculpt. Got the eyeshadow and everything. Gauntlets, you've got another thing. It's like these really cool designs here. And then the boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. So just, and then of course the black and the purple. Like just a really cool design. The color is great, everything about it. The only downside is that crooked, yeah, come on iPhone, what are you doing? That crooked belt. That's the only thing that's a negative here. So let's get into the weapons and everything. So here you've got the bottom to the weapon that was included in the front of the figure. So got her staff, or wand, magic wand, and then you've got a bunch of hands. So you've got the hand for basically casting a spell, I would imagine. You've got those two. They're going to be the same. And then you've got the two fists. So you got two fists. You got two magic hands. You can even see in the box art. That's what we're looking at here with that kind of bent finger. And then you've got the gripping hands. So with the weapon, basically, you can have it with the short staff, or you can give her the long wand as well. Let's check articulation. Everything is pretty standard for Masterverse. Arms and everything. Head does have that. She does look up. She looks down. She's got the crunch, the ab crunch there. And of course you could see the difference is you got that offsetting color with that blue. This is a metallic blue. I'm not sure. Let me pull the light over if that'll even help, but you can see all of the light blue is metallic, which is freaking awesome. Definitely. And then even the gauntlets got the metallic light blue. A lot of metallic paint on this one. Really makes her pop. Like I said, the only downer I see on it is the belt being crooked. They put it together. I mean, this just looks like it's a factory error. You can even see that this spot that it went into the front is sideways, so it's not even, you know, I don't even want to try to fix anything because it's just gonna tear. So it'll just mess up. Same thing up here. It's just crooked. They put it on wrong. Hopefully the other ones are gonna be straight. Um, but legs, I don't think there's. Oh, yep. You got the hip drop in her, so you do have that. So I mean, for a lot of different poses that you can get her in, you do have that hip drop, and then you just push it back up if you want her to stand. So that's another thing that they kind of implemented into the figures that they didn't have before. So that's pretty cool. And I know that's a lot of times when I do these Masterverse figures, that is a question that a lot of people ask if they have the drop hips. And Miss Lyn does. So here she is with her magic wand. And I absolutely love this Evil Lyn. This is by far my favorite Evil Lyn. I mean, when you look at classics, I do like the 2000X look, Evil Lyn. She's definitely one of my top. She'd definitely be 1 in 1A or 1 in 2. And then they have the classic or the vintage look with the yellow, with this design on her armor and then the yellow skin. Cartoon collection is also pretty good. It does have that strange color to her, which is like a mix of yellow and skin tone. There's not like a definitive yellow like like I said, the classics one, they really made that sucker bright yellow, and you could definitely tell what it is. So, but yeah, I mean, not much else to say about it. She is phenomenal. I would absolutely recommend picking her up and adding her to the collection. Even if you are not a Masterverse collector, this is one I believe is a definite must-have. Um, I like I said, there's a few. I could see a lot of people passing on certain Masterverse figures. I definitely understand there's some that just don't look right and some that are just a little wonky. And I honestly have been really pleased with the way Masterverse has been coming out, and they have not been doing nothing but getting better. Like all the new Masterverse, like that. Well, you can see over there, this guy. He is freaking awesome. I put the Skeletor head on there just because I was working on put a light behind him on the other one. So, but yeah. So overall, all the Masterverse that have been hitting have been just awesome. The next two, did have a chance to order the Flying Fist, but the price wasn't right to where the Evil Lyn I don't mind getting early, and I actually accidentally didn't realize the price was as high as it was. I think it was late at night, and I just ordered it quickly. But the Fisto is going to be cool because he's got that whole cybernetic arm instead of just his fist, and he's got two different head sculpts. The He-Man does have those cool lion shoulder pad or shoulder protectors, and the shoulder armor, I guess. And then you got the battle armor look too. Does have that odd face though, which I don't really care for. But anywho, so I'll do a couple shots, like I always do. And I appreciate you guys watching again if you can, and you've made it this far. If you enjoyed it, obviously a little bit, so please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, give me a comment or two. Definitely helps the algorithm, and you guys know the drill. So we're trying to get to 1,000. That would be awesome, and I can get kind of everything else started with that. And yeah, so hope everybody's doing well. Just remember, no matter what's going on, it's never too hard to get through. God doesn't give us anything we can't handle. So keep fighting, keep pushing through. You'll make it. You're doing all right. And of course, if there's anything that you got issues with and you want to just bullshit, talk, give me a holler. I'm available anytime. Hit me up on IG. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.